Around a year ago, I stopped completely uploading Hypixel Skyblock videos, and that also means I completely stopped playing the game. Well, I might have logged on and off a few times, but in general, I have not touched this game for over a year, and I can tell you I miss it. But all of that downtime has made me think about one thing. What could I have done better to actually optimize on my time away and make a lot of money compared to what I actually made? Now currently I have around 20 fishing minions standing, which honestly aren't that good for money. They're really bad. So I've done some research, and today I wanted to talk about what things you can do to optimize your AFK time and your downtime from the game. Because I mean, we all need a break sometimes. Starting off with minions, I would not recommend placing down fishing minions or any minions that actually don't make a lot of money unless you have a bunch of money and you just want XP. Now the reason I placed these down in the first place was because I needed a bunch of fishing XP to level up my fishing. But I haven't emptied these for around a month now, and after collecting them, it only comes out to 16 million coins. That's around 26,000 coins per day per minion, which is super low. So what should you do? So my honest recommendation right now for minions is that if your budget isn't too high and you're just kind of starting off, I would go with sheep or slime minions. I know there's been a lot of debate on which one's actually better, but if we go in here and search for sheep minions, you can see a tier 11 one only costs around 7.5 million coins, and that's not actually very bad. And you can of course always go with the cheaper options as well. Now if we go into Hypixel Wiki fandom and we scroll down here, we can see a tier 1 profit per 25 hours can be up to 65,000 coins, which is already better than my fishing minions. But if we look at a tier 12, just pure tier 12, 175,000 coins. That's not even taking upgrades into account. If we had a fuel injector, which cost around 3 million coins, and a corrupt soul for around 1.5 mil, and then of course boosted with a lava bucket and an enchanted hopper, then we could expect, being generous, around 230,000 coins per day. That would, if you had 20 minions like me, be around 4.6 million coins a day, or 130 million coins a month, which you can see where that goes. That would be many billions per year. Of course, we could also use Mycelium minions, or if we're really rich, Inferno minions, but it all has the same concept. Again, looking at the page, Mycelium minions make base around 200,000 coins for a tier 12. Of course, if you look at tier 11, it drops down a little bit. But there's a lot of other stuff that goes into all those minions, which if you want a whole complete video on that, please leave a comment down below and I'll make a whole guide explaining all the minions and why you should use them and why you shouldn't use them. That leads me on to another AFK money making method, which maybe requires a bit more joining and leaving the game, but which if you're gone for a few days in a row and just can join once in a while, this one's actually pretty good. If you go to the garden, there's a composter. Now, this composter pretty much takes in organic matter and then turns them into compost, which you can sell. Now, if you fuel it up and add a bunch of organic matter, which you can farm on the farm pretty easily, if we fuel it up enough, we can see it starts making compost. Now every 5 minutes and 30 seconds, it'll create compost, and it's a little bit loud. Now while this is running, I'm going to show you the next money making method, but stay tuned because we'll get back to this and I'll show you how OP this can really get. Now a lot of you might know about the forge, which I'm standing next to right now. Now the forge is really good. You can unlock the forge at Heart of Mountain 2, which is really easy to get. But in the forge, you can pretty much put in materials and then sell them for profit. Now there are two ways to do this. I would say the hardest way is to go into the forge himself, look at what there is, say item casting example, and then looking at all the items. Now if you look at them, say we go to the Divin's Armor as an example, you can see the raw craft cost here is around 40 million coins, but the lowest bin is around 43 million coins. That means if you get all of the items or you buy them for cheap from the bazaar, you can put them into the forger, you can forge the item, wait the amount of hours or days it takes, and then get an item. So this is a pretty AFK-able method. If you just have one day to log on, just put some items in and then wait a few days to collect them again for profit. Second best way to do this is that some Discord servers actually have a bot that allows you to see what the best things to forge right now are, or what other people are forging right now. Now if you go into the Skyblock simplified Discord as an example and type in forge profits and then name, so let's do Lumboc as an example, you can see right here all the forge profits for the account. So say the titanium drill as an example, you can see what the profit per hour is, what the duration is, what the Heart of Mountain level is, the auction house volume, so how often it's sold, the lowest bin, the cost, and the profit. So right now we can see this costs 244 million coins, but the lowest bin is 272 million coins. So that means we can make a profit of 27 million coins, which is pretty solid and just easy profit to AFK for. Now, of course, again, this requires a little bit of work, but overall, it's just free profit about being AFK. Alright, before looking back at how the composting is doing, there's one more method I just want to show you. Again, one that's pretty AFKable but requires you just to go on for 10 minutes, 20 minutes at a time to start it up. And that is AFK crafting pets with cat. And I guess I just discovered this for the first time. Now if we look at the guardian pet as an example, the lowest bin right now is 5.8 million coins. But what we can do with cat is put him in there and then see it will cost us 2.343 million coins plus 64 prismarine shards to upgrade it to legendary. Now if we go in here and look at the legendary guardian pet, we can see it's worth 13 million coins. 13.9 actually. Now of course we gotta factor in the cost to get this pet and then the cost to get everything else. But right now if we say 5.86 million coins plus 2.343 million coins and then plus 64 enchanted prismarine shards, which right now costs around 29,000 coins for a stack. And that's a total of 8.231 million coins. If we put it into cat, click the hire cat button, it'll take us 5 days to upgrade this to a legendary guardian. Now this means if we sell the pet after these 5 days are up, we have made almost 6 million coins profit for just AFKing for 5 days. Now again, I know this isn't a lot, but it will add up over time. Anyways, we can see one compost store now. We can grab that and we've made 17,000 coins. Now of course this has to be filled up over 3,000 organic matter, but if you farm a lot, this will become very profitable. The thing you have to remember is that the composter can be upgraded. If you click here and click on composter upgrades, you can see there's the composter speed, multi-drop, dual cap, organic matter cap, cost reduction, and while these will become very expensive to upgrade, you can end up making a lot of profit. Going back to the Discord again, we can see that the best organic matters are enchanted seeds, hay bales, and so on and so forth. But again, we can see the cost breakdown per compost. So if we do enchanted bread, it'll be 68,000 coins per compost, but if we do enchanted seeds, it'll be 12,000 coins per compost. Now a good item to use is a box of seeds actually, because we can put a bunch of that in, and then we can put a bunch of fuel in, and we can leave it unattended for up to 5 hours in the start, and we can make upwards of 3 million coins for that. Which if came for 5 hours if you have to, and making 3 million coins is, you know, who would complain about that? If you get that continuously for a month, that would be over 450 million coins. And that's not even speaking max upgraded. Now also, if you would like a more in-depth video of the composter, please let me know, but these are really just methods that you can use while AFKing and while being offline for longer periods of time to make some extra income. Now the only one that's truly passive is of course the minions, but again, these are just methods that you can use, you can start them up, you can be AFK for a few days, and you can make some extra profit. Again, if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, turn on notifications, and also, again, comment down below if you'd like to see more of these videos. I know part of these might have not been researched properly, but they give you the general concept, and I would love to do more in-depth videos in the future. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!